Yeah, hell yeah. All right, y'all. Welcome to the very first episode of the Lyin podcast. I'm your host, Jake Flutstown. Today we got a very special guest on the podcast. You might have seen him in Power Racer Canada's best friend fame. You might have seen him on High Fidelity. Freaking motherfucking, what else? I'm trying to think. Illegal Tender is Randy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got AJ. We got the one and only AJay Ortiz on the podcast today, man. What's up, my boy?
Good looking, twin. How you, big bro? I'm chilling.
I'm all right, my boy. Hey, like, how everything going though, man?
Everything good, man. You know, I'm being a dad. I'm working on another show right now that I actually wrote called The Trauma Project. That's gonna be coming out pretty soon. So yeah, I'm living, bro. I'm doing what I gotta do.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Now, how long you been acting? Like, what made you get into acting? Like, if you know the
Shit.
exact number or whatever.
Now I know the number. I'm 27 now. That's 24 years. I started acting when I was 3, right? So I've been acting 24 years, and my mom used to work in a college, and one of the students was a model, and she told my mom like, oh, you should put him into kid modeling and shit, and we wound up trying it. And I couldn't stay still for the pictures. So the person that was doing the photo shoot,
Hey, it
he
be like
happened
that.
to be Bro, he happened to be doing a commercial the next day for the same shit. So he was like, instead of doing the photo shoot, just bring him tomorrow. And ever since then, I've been acting my whole life.
Yeah, that's when it took off right then and there, huh?
Because after that, like I was never. Now, granted, like I would have loved to be on Disney and Nickelodeon. Everybody would have loved to do that when I was a kid, but
Hell
I
yeah.
never was. I never was blessed to be part of that. I never was on that. So I immediately started doing R-rated movies from a very young age. So it's like I just jumped into the adult type of films and shit, and it was like I liked being there because it was I got into places I wasn't supposed to. Being an illegal tender, they had me in a goddamn strip club. I'm 7 years old. Like I was having the time of my life, bro. Like that was
I was
amazing.
going, yeah, that's what's up, though, man. I was gonna get into that, but like, how'd that go? Like the audition process, like did your
It's
agent
like any
send that out
job
to you?
interview. Yeah, it's like okay, so it's like any job interview. The only difference is having an agent is like having somebody finding the job interviews for you instead of
Mm-hmm.
you for yourself. So like basically, I've only had one. Like okay, so I have 2 agents, but I've been with them my entire life.
Mm-hmm.
So I started working with them when I was like maybe 6 years old. I had a manager that for the first 3 years that was a horrible manager, and she was taking money and all this other, like she was stealing
Hey,
money from niggas, bro. Like it was a lot. But point
hey,
being,
nah.
I
I
switched up to
went through
my
that
mom.
same thing, man. I went through that same thing.
Word.
But I ain't gonna interrupt you no more. I gotta
No, no, it's cool, it's cool, it's
my
cool, it's
fault, my
cool.
fault, my fault.
I switched to my mom's being my manager after the first 3 years, and she's been my manager since. I don't trust nobody else. So the audition process though is like it's like any job interview. They try to see the skill set you have, and you got to like remember the lines. You got to be able to hold your own, especially when you not like when you're a kid. You get hired for one of 2 reasons. They either need a child because the scene calls for somebody to have a kid, or they need a child that can hold their own in a scene.
Right.
And like like those type of movies that it's like the 2 main characters is the
Mm-hmm.
adult and the child. The kid is not quiet the whole movie. The kid is talking. The kid is having
Exactly.
like
Exactly.
moral issues and shit. So I had to at a very early age. I had to like I was a lot of kids nowadays are like starting to formulate sentences and starting to
Mm-hmm.
get into having conversations at 3. I was remembering lines and like going into work. You know what I'm saying? So like that was always something that I felt separated me from everybody else growing up.
Yeah. But yeah, so you did High Fidelity came out before Razor Cannon. Let's talk about that. What was that like working alongside Zoe Kravitz? I remember your character. Your character name was
Yeah.
Carlos.
That's crazy. That's crazy you remember that.
Yeah,
Nah,
like
okay,
this was back in
so
like 2019, 2020. This is before Razor Cannon.
yeah, this is that.
Yeah.
This is. I think we filmed that in 2018, and
Oh,
then it came out in 2019.
okay. All right.
Cause I remember it took a minute from when we filmed for it to come out, but I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I was so, and I told her this too. So it's not like it's weird. I was dumb hype when I booked that show, bro, because they didn't tell me beforehand that this was her show and like she was producing the shit.
Yeah.
They, the NDAs that they send out, the non-disclosure
Like the contracts, like you gotta sign your name and all that. Yeah.
type shit. You got it. Like it's a contract saying that you can't talk about the audition to anybody else. Like you got to keep your shit to yourself type shit. So they keep everything within the bounds of what they're supposed to tell you. And then after I booked it, they told me it was Zoe Kravitz, and I was like, get the fuck out. And then I was hoping that I had a scene with her, and all of my scenes was with her. I was like, bro, this is fucking amazing.
And they not getting deleted either. They not getting left out the cut or nothing. Like you in there,
bro. I'm in there, and then on top of that, I feel like, okay, so the lady, I forgot her name, and I feel like a horrible person right now. But the black lady that was in High Fidelity with Zoe Kravitz, I think she also worked in the record store with her. She was fucking hilarious throughout the entire shoot. And I remember telling her, like, because this was one of her earlier projects, and I was telling her, like, nah, I'm surprised you ain't in more shit. Like, you're awesome. And then she wound up just shooting off and having a great career after that. So it was like, I like when I get to see people that I worked with early on. Like, I worked with Jarrell Jerome, the guy from that was in Moonlight. I did a movie.
Moonlight.
Yeah. I did a movie
I know about him.
I did a movie with him called First Match, and this was like maybe a couple months after he filmed Moonlight. So like it didn't even come out yet. He wasn't super famous yet. And then I see him years later, and it's like, nah, you big as hell now, nigga. Like,
I think he won like some type of I think he won like some type of award or something. I forgot the name of it though.
Oh yeah, no. He won. If I'm not mistaken, the show won an Emmy. The Central Park 5 show won an Emmy, but Moonlight, if I'm not mistaken, got an Oscar for something. I don't know if he got an Oscar specifically for supporting role, but if I'm not mistaken, Moonlight got an Oscar for something, and that they deserved it because that was an amazing movie, and it was funny too.
Yeah, it was.
We filmed it right with a whole bunch of Brooklyn hood niggas, bro. Like, so he's trying to tell us about the movie. And I'm the only one thinking about this from an actor's perspective. You get what I'm saying? Like, so he's telling us his role and shit. He's trying to describe it. And you got these hood niggas like, so you gay? Like, bro, that shit was hilarious. That shit was hilarious, bro.
Hey, that's funny as hell. I can't even lie.
Bro, that shit was hilarious. They used to have me dying with that shit. But he was a great person to work with.
Yeah, he was.
Even Coleman Domingo was in that movie. You know who that is?
That name sound man familiar, but I can't really like.
You watch Euphoria?
Yeah, I just got done watching that before I got on here, like the latest episode.
So you know Rue's sponsor.
I think so. Yeah.
The black dude that tries to keep her off drugs and shit.
Oh yeah, they meet up in that diner spot.
In the diner and shit. Yeah.
He's actually playing
that movie too.
Yeah, he's playing Michael Jackson's dad, Joe Jackson, right now in the new movie Michael. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, bro. We did that movie together, and we
I know who that is now.
Early on, yeah, bro. Like when we first did this shit, I remember he's still humble as fuck. He's still cool as hell. But I remember when we first met, when we was doing this movie, we was doing an independent film together, bro. It's not like this is about to be some crazy shit. So we really doing this shit for the check and for the love of the game, to be honest with you. And we was bullshit talking. We used to chop it up a lot. Come to find out the other day, small ass world. He went into, because my cousin used to come with me to film all the time. I used to bring my peoples to come with me to set. So Coleman goes to my cousin's job the other day, and they wound up talking. He's like, I don't know if you remember me. He's like, hell yeah, nigga, I remember both of y'all. Like, he's an amazing person, bro.
Yeah, he is. I can tell. I ain't met him yet, but I can tell he like that though.
I love working with people like that. Granted, I worked with some assholes, some people I don't want to see again.
Hey,
for the most part.
That's part of the business, man. It's part of the game.
Say shit.
But yeah, we got to get into this. Fame.
What's up? Talk to me.
Yeah, like how'd all that go? That's the highlight right there. I mean, I'm not gonna say the highlight because I don't want to like be like disrespectful and say like that's the best shit.
No, it was the highlight, nigga. Like, that was the highlight
you started the gang. I just wanted to make sure. You feel me?
No,
yeah. But like me
with Power, like I auditioned for like regular, and then we have something called a chemistry read, which is basically like they'll take the main character that they already hired,
Yeah.
and they'll do the auditions with the extra people to see how they work together and see how they mesh together, right?
Yeah.
We did that shit, and me and Makai, the kid that plays Kanan,
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
wound up bullshit compensating for like 30 minutes before we did the shit. Like we clicked for some reason. Like it was easy.
It was
But what's
there.
funny is we started filming. Some people know this, some people don't. We started filming right before COVID.
Mm-hmm.
We started filming in February. So
I could
nigga,
tell
March come
that.
around, we
Yeah.
wound up getting shut down, and everybody got to go home for 8 months. Nigga, that shit was crazy. But then when we came back, it felt like everybody was trying to come back and prove a point, because there was a lot of like we hadn't come out yet. There was no like real lore, or there was no real fan base for our specific show yet. For Power,
Exactly.
obviously, but people were still
Yeah.
waiting on what we were gonna bring. So when them 8 months cleared and we went back to work, everybody went back with a vendetta. It was like, nah, we're making the best show possible. And we started getting green lit for the next season before this show even come out. Like,
That's what I'm saying. Like, and I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Raise the Cannon, that's my favorite spinoff from Power. I mean, yeah, you
shit, I
got Tommy Show
appreciate you.
Force and like Tariq Show goes here, but my favorite Raise the Cannon, like you can't beat that vintage 90s feel in Southside Jamaica, Queens. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Like
that's a
you
fact. I
can't beat
completely
that.
agree with you. I
Yeah,
completely agree with you.
but you grew up in Spanish Harlem though, right?
Yeah, born and raised
Yeah.
in Spanish Harlem,
Yeah.
102nd and 2nd Avenue,
Yeah.
Washington Heights.
How was that like adjusting into a Southside Jamaica Queens cat though, being from Spanish Harlem?
You know what's funny? So like, you would think that I gotta work on it because I gotta sound like a Queens nigga, right? What's funny is most of the people that are on that show are not from New York.
Yeah, like Malcolm
In
Hayes and
general,
London Brown, they from Cali, they from LA to be exact.
dead ass. So and then the guy
And
that
Rock not
played
from New York either. Rock
Rock's boyfriend in the first season.
Symphony?
You know
Yeah,
what I'm talking
Toby
about?
Sandeman.
Yeah, Symphony. Nigga is British. And what's crazy is I worked with him for like 6 months. Never heard this man's real accent. We go to the premiere. He starts speaking with his regular voice. I'm like, nigga, you practicing for something? Like, what the fuck? I had no idea. But point being, because nobody was really from New York, they had a dialect coach working with everybody else to try to get them to at least sound like they're from New York, if not get them to sound like they're from Queens. And it's funny because they had me working with niggas too. They was like, yo, bro, could you Symphony did it a couple times. Oh shit, sorry. Symphony did it a couple times. I'm trying to remember who else. There was a couple people that here and there were like, can you say this real quick? Just so that way they can get the pronunciation down. And I get it, but it's like the only time I had to try to sound more Queens was when I was rapping.
Oh yeah.
When I was
Streets need a body. Hey,
like
I was gonna get into that. Streets need a body. Hey, nah, 411. Hey, nah, Fame had some shit now. He had Streets need a body, 411. And yeah, what's the other one? Where you at? I'm back and I'm giving niggas a heart attack. Yeah, that's my shit.
Yeah. Yo, thank you, bro. I appreciate you. We worked hard on them shits, bro.
Yeah, I can tell. The hard work always gonna show, bro. Don't even sweat that. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's a fact.
But nah, I gotta tell you my favorite bar of 411. I'm gonna go ahead and spit it for you right now. What if they got evidence? What if they spoke the residents? It's messing with my head. I did it for dead presidents. You was riding the shit on that motherfucking beat though, my boy.
You know what's crazy? I gotta give credit where credit is due. My boy DNA, the battle rapper.
Yeah, he wrote some of y'all stuff. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I know all about DNA now.
Yeah,
you know my
DNA
tell so-and-so my slogan.
It's crazy because everybody know him for battle rap, but his pen game is just as wicked, bro.
Bro, his lyricism is sky freaking high, like, bro, that's crazy,
sky high, bro. That shit, it was fun filming that with him and T. That shit was fun as hell. I'm not gonna lie, they had me feeling like a full-blown rapper a couple times.
Because you rap in real life though, right? But that's only a side quest though. Like your main thing is acting.
Yeah, that's one of my side quests. Feel me? Like when I was like, okay, you know how that started? That started because they used to write poetry for bitches in high school. That's how that started. Yeah. I was on some shit trying to be smooth and shit. You feel me? So I used to write poetry, And then by the time I actually got to high school, my mom's was like, why don't you just like ever try writing music? And I was like, fuck it. And I started doing it and I fell in love. And I always felt like this is how, because like when you acting 90% of the time, you don't get to express your creativity through this.
Exactly.
Like you playing a role at the end of the day. So
Yeah.
not that much of you is gonna show. With music, nigga, this all me. So I love, like I had a show not that long ago. I think in like end of December, maybe early January. I had a rap performance. Nigga, it was a like one of them bars you got to go downstairs for type shit. But nigga, we was lit in that motherfucker. I had my shirt on. I was vibing. Like that shit was dope, bro.
But yeah, like it's something else I want to ask you though. Like, what was it like, bro? I'm not even sure how I ain't even asked you this yet. Like, what was it like being on set, like working alongside 50 Cent? Like, that's one of my favorite rappers ever. And actors.
All right, look. First and foremost, I wasn't even around Big Bro like that. You feel me?
No,
like,
you
he came to that, but he stays where like he stays where the producers stay while we filming, obviously, so that way like he can watch what we doing. But then like he real in and out. Like he do what he got to do. He see who he got to see, and then if he see anybody else along the way, that's what's up. But then he keep pushing. He really he about his shit. He about his shit. So when he came to set, it was like he checking up on us, making sure everything's straight, seeing what we're doing, and then he back out. So he was cool as fuck when I met him, but I think I fucked up because like I don't drink. So like I don't really drink like that, bro. Like I don't put it like this. I don't know about brands like that. When it comes
listen to the word and like Branson Cognac, like his promotions, like his liquor.
All I know is that that's his shit, and his shit is mad expensive. We was in a fucking restaurant one time.
It sounds expensive.
Bro, they tried to charge us $1,200 for the bottle. I was like,
hell no. Man, hell no.
I'll get one from Fifth. Like, but point being, we was filming season 1 and we got green lit for season 2 before we even finished filming. So I went to the liquor store and got some champagne. Now, me being cheap, I got some Bel Air, and everybody was like, you fucked up because that's Rick Ross brand, and I ain't fucking know. I'm walking around parading this fucking bottle like, yeah, we lit, nigga. Like, bro, I ain't fucking know. So it'd be little shit like that. Like, he paid attention to shit like that. I just didn't know. I apologized immediately.
Yeah, like if you just apologize for Fifth right away, he'll let it go. I believe that.
Nigga, I immediately threw that bottle out. I was like, nah, fuck that. We ain't even drinking this.
Yeah, like exactly. But yeah.
That shit was hilarious.
You wanna know something else? You and Kanan, y'all my favorite young duo between y'all two, D-Mac and Marshall Enforce, and Tariq and Braden and Ghost. Like y'all my favorite young duo.
Shit, I appreciate that shit, bro.
Yeah, like
it's funny because we always went back and forth about that with Michael Rainey.
Yeah.
We would always go back and forth on Instagram.
22,
when he got
22.
green lit, we would get green lit. We would always go back and forth cutting each other.
It's all friendly competition.
Exactly.
Yeah, like they do the same shit with BMF, like with Lil Meech and Da Vinci. Yeah, they do that all the time.
That shit was a different level though. That was like, yo, bro, they
like, bro, they was going to hell when it came to them two.
It's funny because
they was going along with y'all, but they went to hell with them.
Bro, niggas be telling me like I should have like, cause the way I died, right? Niggas be trying to tell me like I should have did something about that, like I should have complained and like try to get a different death or whatever. I was like, did you see what the fuck he did to Meech? Like I know my place, nigga. I'm not crossing that line,
just like you already done got your name out there for acting like you gonna bust something else.
Bro, I was only supposed to be in 1 season.
Yeah, I remember that.
1 season. So being in 4, nigga, when they told me they was killing me in the 4th season, I was like, all right, I get it. Like, yeah,
you made it this far. Yeah. Some people don't even get to make it to 3 seasons. And you got bumped up to a series regular by season 2.
Exactly. How you know that?
Yeah, like I remember because it's crazy because I rewatched that show about 150 times. Like I noticed in the first season, your name didn't pop up in the opening credits with the main characters, but come season 2, you was in there, Antonio Ortiz. I saw that.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a good catch.
That's a giveaway.
That's crazy. Yeah, no, that's a fact. That's a fact.
But yeah, like I'm glad I was able to point that out for you though, you feel me? Like
shit, most people don't even peep shit like that, bro. Cause you know how niggas is, but they like skip the intro and shit. They just go straight to when the shit starts.
Hey,
like,
Pete, I don't ever skip the Raising Candy intro. That shit so hard, bro. I never skip that. I know heartbreaks, setbacks, bitch. If I crap out, I'll show them a get back.
Bro, I love that fucking song. When we went to the premiere for season 1, and
Fifth and Riley, they really did they, bro. Fifth and Riley really did their thing with that, bro. I'm telling you,
that shit was fire.
I'm telling you,
he brought out NLE Chopper at our season premiere. I'm not gonna lie, I was acting like a fanboy, nigga. I was right there.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, like
music, nigga.
Yeah,
like,
live in the moment, man. That's all.
Exactly. That's what I be trying to do with these niggas, bro. I be like, cause most people be surprised, like when I go up to somebody like, yo, I'm a fan. Like, nigga, just cause I act don't mean I'm not also a fan. The fuck,
like come on now, like, bro. You don't have to have a limit. Like, come on now.
Type shit.
Like
niggas don't get that though. Niggas don't be on a humble. That's what it is.
Hell no, they don't. But listen though, like I gotta break down my favorite scene with you and Kanan though. It's when y'all get y'all lid back on Freddie and them. Y'all push him in the door. Like, bro, they really thought Fame wasn't built for that. Like, I be listen.
Shit.
Hey, AJ, listen, bro. Like, bro, I be taking up for your character. They be talking about how Fame wasn't really cut like that. Yes, he was. Like, bro, Fame got a body. He popped Freddie ass.
Yo, okay, hold on. Let me tell you. Hold on 1 second. Let me tell you. Bro, when we filmed that scene, I have bro Instagram. I don't remember his real name, but I have bro Instagram. The one that was the one that was putting the key in the door, right?
Follow him. We follow each other. We actually spoke for a little bit.
Bro, he cool nigga.
Yeah, he cool as hell. Baltimore. He from Baltimore.
Yes.
Yeah.
When we was filming the scene, bro, we go to do the first take. They tell him, AJ's gonna push you in the door. You gonna fall on the couch. That's just a little. There's nothing crazy, right?
Yeah, like they ain't gonna hurt you.
When I tell you the first take, I'm sorry. I know he gonna be mad that I said this shit, but the first take, this man, we bust through the door. This man jumped with 2 hands straight like Superman and missed the fucking couch because he jumped too hard. I'm looking at this nigga on the floor like,
hey, bro, how you mess that up?
How we get here, bro? How we get here, bro? He said light jump. Bro. Come on now. Like, that shit had me crying. He a cool nigga though. He's a cool Baltimore.
Yeah, he is cool as hell. Yeah, I can tell through his messages. Like, bro, we spoke for a little bit. Like, maybe thinking like we could like maybe work together. Yeah, he seemed pretty cool.
Yeah,
cool,
but cool.
Yeah, but like, and then Kanan beat dog shit out Freddie. That's probably my favorite scene from the whole show though. It's up there.
That used to kill me too because being from Harlem, I wouldn't have reacted to that situation the way Fame reacted to that situation. So like, bro, niggas be giving me shit for that all the time. Like, yo, you let him take your chain? I be like, bro, it's not real life.
Bro,
it's not real life, bro.
Y'all wasn't armed yet. He had to get the strap from Palomar.
Bro, this is my shit. Niggas just be on some bullshit. Like, nah, you let him rob you. Then you was afraid to go get your get back. I'm like, bro, this is not how I move in real life.
Yeah, like bro, it's just acting. Like, this shit ain't real.
It's just acting, bro. But it was I even told them when I first started working, because when they hired me, I still lived in the projects. So I was like, listen, y'all got a real bad habit of making the light-skinned niggas in y'all show snitch. And I can't go home if y'all do that because they don't know how to separate art from reality. Niggas, like, they see this shit as real shit. So if I snitch in the show, I'm never living that down when I go back home.
Exactly. Like, come on. Like, bro, his name on the show is Sean Fame / Famous Figueroa.
Guys, a lot of people didn't even catch that my first name was Sean. And that 50's son in the show is named after me. Niggas ain't even catch that shit. Some
they didn't even catch that at first.
Some diehard fans caught that shit at first.
And you want to know what else? I said this one time. So I feel like if if Kay had another son, he probably would have named him after D Wiz too, named him Derek, after his other best friend.
Shit, probably.
I don't doubt it.
Another best friend that got took by his family.
Exactly. But yeah,
that's
man.
That's actually when I was supposed to die.
Yeah, like season 1, like when they popped Buck 20 or something.
When they popped D Wiz for killing Buck 20.
Oh yeah.
That's when I was supposed to die.
Yeah, like Do you remember how that scenario would have went exactly, or you don't remember?
I don't even honestly. I only know that I was supposed to go then because they told me in hindsight.
Mm-hmm.
Like they told me after the fact, like, yo, we kept you from this because like we were gonna get you killed off, but then it was like, nah, we like what you was doing. So I didn't get to see what that would have formulated into, but I was definitely told like we almost got rid of your ass. Like that shit was funny as hell, bro. I was like,
Hey,
thank
no,
you.
that's crazy as hell. But I want to say one more thing though. Like, hold on, what is it? Like, damn, it'll come back. But yeah, what like
Okay.
you say you're working on like, ain't that like the podcast show that you're working on right now?
No, it's not a podcast. I'm working on a TV show that takes place in a psych ward. It's called The Trauma Project. It's gonna we'll see what it'll land on. I don't want to speak too early on that, but we're in the
Yeah,
process of starting to film that now. It's gonna be an 8 episode series.
yeah. I love this sport.
Listen,
Yeah,
that shit we got loads of roles, nigga. So I'm with it.
yeah, yeah. Like, holler at me, like, pitch it to me. Yeah, I'm with whatever, you know.
Got you, got you.
But yeah, it's something else I want to say though, man. Like, hold on, I'm trying to think. Like, what is it? Uh, damn. I always liked how fans showed up when they was in the very first one when they showed up at the diner, Lamont diner. Yeah, like he was
Yeah.
always family like that for real.
No, that's a fact, and that's what was difficult when we started like filming the transition when Kanan started acting different and shit. Nigga kicked me out my own apartment. Like when when we started
Ronnie,
filming shit like that, I actually in season 3, I made the comment. I was like, y'all got him starting to act real funny while we was filming. I was like, y'all got him starting to act real funny. Y'all gonna kill me off. And they was like, what? I was like, bro, I'm not gonna be here for that much longer if this nigga don't like me no more. Cause he's the only reason that I've been alive this whole time. So if that shit go away, nigga, I know I'm going. They was like, no. And then sure enough, a couple months later, it was like, yo, so we gonna have to get rid of you. I was like, damn.
I thought famous would be the one to pop Ronnie ass. I wanted that too.
Bro, I wish they would have let me pop more niggas in that, bro. But they
Yeah,
wasn't. I
like
wasn't supposed to be that type of person.
exactly, like you know what I'm saying, like. But yeah, it all worked out though, man.
That's a fact.
Yeah. But I think I'm out of everything for right now, man. I really appreciate you, man. That's heartfelt, brother. For real.
Of
Appreciate you
course, brother. You know I
doing my
got you,
first ever
son.
podcast. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna bring you on one more time though. Like after we maybe do the trauma series or whatever. I might have you on
Okay.
again. Ain't no Mike. I
Okay,
will have
cool.
you on. But all right,
Okay,
my brother.
all right, bet. All right,
All right,
bet.
my
You have a
brother.
great
Hey,
rest
you
of your
be
day,
safe
my
though,
brother. Be
man.
safe. You
Hey,
too,
love
King.
my boy. All right.
Love, bro.
Love, bro.